my good friend.
Alright, so we're gonna be playing everyone's favorite Defalas here.
You're about to play the greatest game in the world! Blood Bowl.
Zombie says you look so pretty, Dave. Very kawaii. Do I look pretty? I think I probably do. If you've not seen my team before, they're in Pool 2 of Mr. Hadwick's DemoBowl. Currently undefeated. The Fowlers are sitting at the #1 position. Though that may change right now. It's all up to Nuffle, really. It's all up to Nuffle. I've only got 2 rerolls, but I'm about to get that 3rd. But I've got some one amazingly skilled model. Crusha's like my gangster. He's got Mighty Blow and Piling On, so he's pretty brutal. However, I got a bunch of other models that are chilling here in like the level up range, and by a bunch I mean like 3 maybe. So I've had some uneven SPP distribution here, but should be good to go. We're playing Bretonians today. And we'll just have to see how it goes. We'll have to see how what Nuffle wills.
Hearthstone X3 sponsoring the sport when you were playing, Bob?
Well, free manufacturer? No. I got no idea where it came from.
Axical says you look nothing like I expected. I like when someone buys the face cam because everyone's like so mesmerized by what I look like. And by mesmerized, I mean like really turned on. I'm gonna take a quick look at his team. So we're facing the Nightly Knights. Bretonians are a little bit rough. They get 4 blitzers that start with block, catch, and dauntless. It's pretty filthy. Then they've got 4 blockers that start with wrestle, which is mostly weird. Dauntless allows the models to deal with higher strength value models more easily, namely my Black Orcs. Catch makes some viable receivers, which is what I tend to use blitzers for a lot anyway. Blockers with wrestle are interesting because wrestle makes it so that, like, well, I'll show you guys the skill directly, but you can essentially on a both down, you can make both of you prone, you and the person, you know, you're rolling the block on or whatever. But there's no turnover, so you gotta get wrestled to the ground, basically. It's a weird skill. And then their alignment even have fend, which means if you block them, they can hold you back. You can't follow them up. So it's kind of a weird team, but in the hands of a skilled player. Like, I've played against my buddy in Devon with Barrett's, and he whipped my ass. So... Cowboy says, who do you think is the worst matchup for you in this bracket? Probably the Lizard Man team, to be real. Where's Nightington's head? Right here! Haha! Yeah, that's a fun bug, right? Riku says, there's a FAP fee? Fuck. There is. There is. Yeah, I have some beautiful hair, dude. Look at this. It's like elven. I have elven locks right here. As everyone says. I'll probably actually put my hair back, though. Give me just a second.
Have you looked at Facetome recently, Bob? Did you know you have a fan club?
Have you looked at it, Jim? There's a petition to remove you from the air.
we go. Long hair is annoying sometimes. Let it be known. Alright, let me let my opponent know I'm ready to go. I don't think you can even tell I have long hair anymore. It's like stealth mode. Boom. Alright, I think we're about ready to get going here. JC says long hair can be a total pain sometimes. I agree, man. It's like, anytime I'm like working, you know, like doing anything work like, I always gotta throw my hair back or it gets annoying. Or if I'm like trying to focus. Yeah.
I'm getting a tingling feeling right here in my fists.
Alright, I have a higher TV, so I'm not gonna get any inducements here at the beginning. I'm saving that sweet gold. Sabatum says, I'm glad I no longer have long hair. Now, I love having long hair. Just got things you gotta deal with.
Are you ready to play? Good evening from Cabal.
Bluff is what I typed. Now see, I have an undercut from like the 1990s. Like I've got shaved head underneath my long hair. So that makes it a lot more bearable. Well, my team looks sexy as fuck. My opponent's team, bunch of human scum. Let's see here. Alright, I won the coin toss. I actually think I'm gonna go on defense first. Alright, I'll set up my camera when it's not my turn. I'll move it out of the way of stuff. Now, normally we're very into having a discussion about strategy and so forth, but during the DemoBowl matches, I try to just play it exactly how I would play it anyway. So I appreciate y'all refraining from the strategery. I mean, feel free to discuss amongst yourselves or whatever, but I'm just not going to be listening. That was weird. He didn't want to switch places. Alright, how do I want to set this up? Let's do that. Alright, I want to get my badass out here on the front lines. I should move those two back. I haven't played Blood Bowl in a minute, so I'm like, how do I play this game? What's happening? We'll get there, though. We'll get there. Alright, so the way I'm looking at it, I'm going to force him to deal with these 4 strength models on the line of scrimmage. I got plenty of models in the backfield to deal if he gets through. And I've got linemen up here, and I've got my blitzers with their faster movement, 1 back, so they can move together. I've got my badass model, Crusher, out here on the left flank. He's ready to do some injuring. And I got my weakest model here in the middle, protected by everything else. Looking pretty groovy to me. Alright, let me try to set up my camera real quick while I have a second here. I think if I move it like right above the timer there, it'll be alright. Let's try that out.
This reminds me of the time you got bored. I chained all the goblin technicians together to create a living mess.
Oh yeah. Now that was a weapon of man.
In fact, I think I can move it like right to the edge. That'll be good right there, actually. Nice. Let's check that, see if it looks okay. Yep, I gotta move it just a little tad this way here. Hold up. Did that get it? That's too many. That should fix it. It's all about the details, boys and girls. It's all about the details. Yes, that fixed it. Alright, cool. Alright. So I'm going to place my kick literally right at him here. Alright, I get an extra reroll. That's pretty top tier. Very nice. Happy about that. Alright, so remember, I'm on the defensive here. Steak says, who bought Cam? Ahab bought Cam until the 1 hour 15 minute mark. If you're just joining us, by the way, hope you're having a good sub day. It is the O show. We're starting off here by doing round 3 of DemoBowl, and then after that I'll be proceeding to do what the Patreon pledges have coerced me into doing, which is going to be the Long Dark and Don't Starve later on today. But right now we got this tournament match here. What up, Shibo? How's it going, man? So luck out, I get a push there off his blitz.
He's following up, hoping to get the knockdown next time.
Chibo says, where's my fucking hello? Oh, damn, with that attitude, that's the last hello you're ever gonna get. Whoopsie daisy, is he gonna use a reroll? He doesn't. Saves the reroll. Alright, first turn, let's see here. Alright, so I probably want some assistance over there. I definitely don't want those dudes to bust through. I have some ideas here. Alright, I'm gonna go for... I think I'm gonna use Crush to do a hard block there. Then what I'm gonna try to do is actually smash this dude to free up a tackle zone, start moving some dudes through there to cause pressure in the backfield. Over here I'm gonna like clump up to try and prevent him getting through right there. And as for my blitz, I don't really know. You know what, maybe I should play it defensively, not go for pressure, set up an assist here, and then go for the blitz with Crusher, because he's got high odds of hurting somebody. Problem is, I don't want this dude to just be free to move, you feel me? This is a little bit of a tricky one. I'm kind of trying to decide where this blitz is going to be the most effective. The other idea is to blitz and then move. So that'd be like a 2-die, even though it's I have the disadvantage because I don't have block. So maybe I could grab this dude with a block. None of it's good, really, is the problem. None of it's good. Alright, I think I've got some plans here, okay? I think I have some ideas, some thoughts, some dreams. We're gonna take this thrower and position him right here, actually. I don't want to move him into the backfield or anything yet, but I want to put him there to cause some pressure. Similarly over here, I think I'm going to do a hard block right here. I'm tempted to make that into a badass block. I think I will. Park him there. Okay. Roll that. Take the both down. That's fine. I'll just stand up there. I don't think I want to roll any of these. I will roll this 2-die right here. Take a push, sure. Roll that 2-die. Ouch. Roll that 2-die. There we go. And roll that one. Nice. Beautiful. And then there's no other blocks I want to roll. I'm a little worried about this side and maybe I'm completing a pass, but I wanted to keep a strong line of scrimmage on that first turn. I've decided long ago I'm going to take my entire turn every time. So oh look, I'm drinking a terrible thing. Look at this. Look what I'm drinking. I'm an animal. Bean says Dave makes me nervous spending 75% of his turn thinking. Yeah, I've got it down now where it only takes like 30 seconds to actually do the turn. So I know I got plenty of time. That's how you keep it intense, right? Alright, so he's going to try to make a weakness here. He gets a good result there. Which makes me glad, like I almost overcommitted my thrower back here, but now I've got a free orc to move around, so I'm actually glad. That's going to work for him too. He can use the block skill. Now, these black orcs are going to be problematic this next turn because I'll be able to move them around. Trying to surf me out.
Just one more step.
Damn, dude. He rerolls the pickup. He finally gets a hold of it. This Blackadder, dude, I'd fire him. Though I love the show Blackadder. Steak says dope Smokey shirt. It says Smokey says keep it green on it. I get lucky, you only get to push over the... Alright! I don't think there's going to be any blitzing happening with Kutta, so he's just going to stand up. Crippler, same deal, he's just going to stand up on it. Now, this is where things get a little intriguing here. Crusher is amazing. So, like, I want to use him to do as many blocks and so forth as I really can. I'm going to go ahead and put this lineman over here in a hard block situation just to be safe. No, there's a lot of things going on over here. Like, the theory is, well, why not blitz the ball carrier? I don't really need to yet, is like basically the main reason behind it. Not really a need quite yet. What I can do is make this situation a little bit better. Go put pressure on the ball carrier for sure. Though I don't think I can quite get over there without GFIs, so move this black orc over here. I don't want them to have, like, these dudes be able to stand up and just go do whatever they want, so I will have to keep a dude over there, but I can basically just firm up this area over here. Force them into a pocket. I would really like to get an assist over here for this poor dude, but I'm just going to have to roll that block and see how it goes. Alright, we're going to take this black orc and plant him right between these two motherfuckers so they can't get up and run off. I actually do one forward. I'm going to blitz off the ground right there. So with this thrower, man, I'm going to keep my thrower back here as a safety. Remember, I'm on the defensive. I chose defense for my first half, and I really don't want to get fucked over by a model getting free and getting past me. So I'm actually going to chill a thrower right here. It might make it so that there's a play offensively. You know, I could take the ball, and I might miss out on getting a point here, but I'd rather do that and prevent him from scoring than getting a point of my own, because you can't take them off. You can only put them on, right? So I'd much rather prevent and then score during my own offense than try to score unnecessarily during his. Now I think it's time to roll blocks. I'm going to roll this block first. That's beautiful. No, I think I will pile on, because I've got other models here. Worth. What's good, piling on? I love that shit. Alright, so I want to keep it firmed up over here. I don't want these dudes to be able to run past However, you know, between him having to roll a dodge here and nah, I'm gonna keep it very defensive. I'm gonna park this Mangla right here, and that'll even give me the opportunity to maybe go in on some surfing. But I'm gonna make him have to do a pretty substantial dodge over there. All right, right here, I'm gonna roll this because I want to try to get Rippa out of trouble here. All right, that'll work. Alright, and then 2 die, no skills in his favor, except for Finn. 1 die with Wrestle. I'm gonna roll this one. Now he's gonna fend me off. I'm gonna push him, I think here actually. Alright. So, in taking a look at it here with my last couple of seconds, he could make some dodges and get some models through to potentially score, but not this turn, I don't think. I can potentially do some damage to his team here, especially if I can set up some fouls on this first half. So, we'll just have to see. Ahab, you got like roughly 30 minutes of face cam remaining, so enjoy it, buddy. Enjoy it. Alright, he's going to try to come around the side here and blitz through. With the ball carrier, very ballsy. He only gets a push out of the deal. Very ballsy maneuver here. He chooses not to follow to get those extra couple spaces. Alright. So now I'm glad I have some models here to deal with them. Looks like he's going to try to run some support in here. He might get a point, man. It will be the first point I've allowed through the tournament so far. But he's not there yet. This dude can move 7, however. So he's within range next turn, no GFIs. Only gets a push there. Ooh, gets a knockdown on the blitzer. Does not make the dodge. Will he re-roll it? He uses his final re-roll. Goes for it one more time. Makes it. And the GFI. So he's out of re-rolls on turn 3, which is a little bit rough. A little bit rough. Let's see what we can get going here. Alright. Like, get this black work free, he can come over here and blitz. And I can use this thrower. He's gonna have to roll a GFI. I don't think I can get the assist on it though. That's a shame. I have to potentially get surfed right there. I want to get Crusher free because he can really do some damage here. However, I want to keep these dudes pinned down. Though this is actually a good fouling situation over here now that I think of it. So maybe I'll leave that alone if I don't need all those models. We'll have to see. Like, can you foul from the ground? You can, alright. So I can use the fact that he's laying down. I don't want to lose him though. I'll foul with the lineman. 42%. I'll have to think about that one for a second over there. This dude's free.
Bit of a lull. What are you up to?
Thinking about what to have for lunch. Roast elf heart?
Damn, dude. This is a toughie. I'm definitely going to be blitzing the ball carrier. That's like confirmed. Confirmed. So look, I don't need the hard block here. So why don't I move this thrower right here? This black work can... I don't really even know what the best use for him would be. I reckon to just be a hard block back here. Smush him a little bit. These fools, I think I'll probably do a little bit of fouling over there. I gotta go with the team name. These dudes can't really get in position to do a whole lot over here anyway. But the first most important roll I need to make now is actually this right here. First let me free. Almost goofed. Almost goofed. Alright, I'll roll that there. Beautiful result. Push. Follow. Alright. Now, we'll come in here on the blitz. Can I do it from here? Oh, but they'll only give me a 1 die. Can I reach all the way here and still do it? Nah. Alright. Yeah, man. Both down or attacker down. I'll use one of my rerolls. I'll take that. Nice. Ball scatters into Monty Python's hands. You little bastard. Alright. Well, in that case, if he dodges out, he's good to go, is basically it. That's really it. If he dodges away, he's going to make it. Can I make that dodge worse? Yeah, I think I can. I can make it a lot worse. I've got to make my own dodge, though, to do it. None of these fools can really help out, so I'm going to just try the dodge, because it's going to be kind of essential here. Roll the foul. Nice. Alright. I used too much of my turn on that one, but it's okay. Sometimes when I use all my time, when I get lost in thought, it prevents me from, like, I probably would have rolled these, but I bet I didn't need to. And now these guys are pinned down, whereas if I rolled poor results, they wouldn't be. So. Alright, he's going to try to push the black work away. He takes the both down. He gets one model off of him. I'm glad I moved that lineman in. By the way, I do apologize. It's a lot tougher to be as interactive with y'all chilling on the infinite couch as I usually am during these tournament matches. Because I'm like trying to win. Makes the dodge. He's got it, man. That's the first point I've allowed. This is going to be a loss for sure. Impending loss confirmed. Though he's given me... I would have maybe stalled it more. I do have a somewhat of an opportunity to actually score here. We'll have to see. We'll have to see. Overlord says you deserve it, you bully. Maybe. Maybe. Manic says, I sent in a thing about the Minecraft server. How fast is that process? I'll get to it after the stream. I have to manually do it, and Steak has to manually do it, so we'll get there. Can my little orc bastards score with 4 turns? Oh, I think I get 5 turns and 2 rerolls. We'll have to see. Build a lovely little box back here. You know, that's not what I wanted, game, but that's okay. Okay, I think I'll keep the 4 black orc line there. And set up some blitzers on the line of scrimmage. See if we can do some work here. Come on, Nuffle. I'm gonna just chill for a second, you know? Gotta gather my wits after allowing a point. Now that I've allowed a point, I'm just gonna quit the tournament. You can't have a tournament where you allow any points. Then you actually lose. You feel me? Alright. Ooh, he gets an injury on his team. Someone in the crowd doesn't like Sir Knightington. Blop. Oh shit. Alright, so I'm gonna have to GFI to pick up the ball. Nasty. So I won't be using my throw to pick up the ball because I need like maximum time here. I don't really want Crusher to pick it up either, but that's actually like the better goal or the better choice, unfortunately. Oh man, alright, this is gonna be interesting. Let's see. I think I'll actually chill right there. Here I'm going to wind up doing a blitz. It's one die with block. It's not ideal, but it'll work. I think I'll send my thrower over here. For some potential sneaky beaky. You gotta love passing orcs. I'm basically gonna just level Crusha all the way because he always gets a hold of the ball. I'm probably gonna do that GFI right there too. Because fortune does favor the bold. So in that case, I'll take this lineman, get in position here. I want to take this other lineman and put him there, but I can't until I roll this blitz right here, which is kind of like lowish odds, but not as low as this. Alright, so I'm going to pick up the ball first. That's the hardest one. And try to GFI over here. I'm intending to have to use a reroll on one of these. There we go. There it is. Alright. That's fine. That's cool. Planned for it. Now that's some bullshit right there. But a black orc did successfully catch the ball, so we're gonna have to see. Post says that falling animation. Yo, he's just tired. Alright. Black orc hangs on to it. No rerolls left. Lay down. Oh, son!
Oh dear. Expensive to
Oh. That's like. Oh, son, dude. We out. We are out of here 100,000% right now. You know what I mean? Like, later. 100%. Alright, let's go Hard Block City over here. Miller says, Black Orc says, my ball, son. Sit down. That's exactly what happened just now. Alright, get this little thrower over here. Ooh. Alright, next important play is right here. With this blitz. Let's do it. Crusher lives up to the namesake. Does a little crushing. We'll push him into this other Black Orc's tackle zone because he's going to be falling down. He's going to be knocked out. That's fine. I won't use piling on there. I'm happy with that result. And let's get a hard block over here. Ooh. I'm going to move the Black Orc. Have I used the reroll? Nah, I actually have one. I want to get him as far away as possible, so I'm probably going to do a double GFI. But really depends on how far these other fools can move. Like, if I was there... Alright, he could be here. And this lineman can't get anywhere. Alright, so this lineman is going to do a hard block right here. Do I want to roll those GFIs? That's the thing. I just got fucked on one. I kind of want to save the reroll. If I were here... I'll roll. I want to roll them. I gotta do it actually if I want to score. So let's roll the GFIs. Come on. I'm not even gonna look. I made them. I can hear it. Yes. All right. Groovy. Let's get some coverage over here. Let's probably roll some El Bloques now. Push them. That's probably the wrong move, actually. I'm not gonna reroll that. I'll just take both down on it. Saving my reroll. Knocked him out with my big ass head anyway, so it's all good. Alright, let's see if we can turn this into a point. Well, it's all gonna come down to these last few turns here. This orc has 4 movement. So he's gonna take 2 turns to slop down there, even if I roll GFIs. He gets the dodge out. He's coming in on the blitz. What is he going to roll here? He gets the push. Not what he was looking for. Not what he was looking for here. Is he going to follow it up with a hard block or stay free? He stays free. Alright. Ahab, you got 10 minutes of face cam remaining, buddy. Enjoy it. There's no dodging. There's no dodging here. I'm sorry. 0 dodging in this area. I don't know if you got the memo on it. I'm going to blitz this dude off for sure, like guaranteed. I'm going to try to free this lineman. Dude's gonna stand up and move right here. Good old runt kicker. Thrower could potentially make some craziness happen there. Alright, so I'm actually not gonna move the thrower yet because these blocks will determine where he moves. I'm going to do order of importance. First most important is to free the ball carrier. Mangla, make it happen, baby. That's a beautiful result. Push him back. Cole. And then set up a little hard block action right here. I kind of want to do it from the side if I have enough movement. So I could also, let's see, if this black orc's going to move 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. He'll be right there. So is it possible for me to get... Nah. So I'm just going to have to settle for like trying to block him from right there. Okay. And this dude will be free. So the next most important thing is to move. I have 1 reroll left, but it's not gonna like make me score to move over there. You feel me? Let me get as far this direction as I can. Am I gonna roll the GFIs? It's very tempting. But it's not going to score for me, and I'd rather save the reroll for next turn, so I'm just going to chill right there. We're going to play it to the wire here. Now I will roll this beautiful block right here. That's a lovely result. Let's keep him here. Follow in. Alright. That's going to let my lineman be free to come over here and provide a little bit of a screen. Not very much. Basically just cost some folks maybe a few squares of movement. This black orc is kind of free to move. But it'll be freer if I knock this dude over, so let's try that. I mean, I think that result will do it. Just to scoot him over a little bit, because now I can go right there. This is going to be a 2-die. This is 2-die with skills, though. Roll that one first. Bonk. I could have taken the both down, but I want to move them toward the sideline here. I don't want to put him in a shitty situation, so I'm going to take this lineman and set up a hard block on the other side here. Alright, then we'll take this thrower. You know, we could actually set up for a foul position here. So I'm going to do that. Might get another foul off this turn. Or this half. And I don't need to roll this block, but it won't really hurt me if I fail it. So I will go ahead and roll it for the potential injury and SPP. And, you know, I get it both down, so I'm glad it didn't matter. I'm going to save that reroll. And my big ass head didn't do anything to him. Alright. Well, if I can manage to get this touchdown on a black orc, that'll be awesome. Because it's usually pretty tough to get SPP on your black orcs. Now his goal, what he's gonna try to do. Not only is he gonna try to knock down the ball carrier, he's gonna try to set it up so I have to block with the ball carrier to get free. He makes his dodge. He rolls his block. He gets the knockdown, so the ball's gonna come out here. The scatter is going to be important. Scatters away. Doesn't land. Is he going to grab it? He tries. Success. So he's got ball possession here. Can I still score? Oh, that was a mistake. That was a goof. That was a whoopsie right there. Alright. However, can I turn this into points? I don't know. I don't think that I can. I don't think I can make it points. So he succeeded in that regard. Well, I think I might be able to make it points. The only way I see to make this play, alright, is to come over here with this lineman and pick up the ball. Then throw it to Mangla in the touchdown. Yo, I will try to get a rules clarification here. I can pick up the ball and then throw it with this in the same turn, right? That's the one thing. I gotta make sure that's actually in the rules. But I'm pretty sure I can pick up the ball and then immediately throw it. Renjarni says you have 2 turns. That's true. Stall it out. Alright. I like Renjarni's strat, actually. Try to play it safe. That's probably a wise decision. So how far can this lineman get up and pick up the ball? With a GFI, he can get away from that model. So that's probably going to be the most important. So I'm going to use this black orc to set up a hard block right here. I'm going to grab this black orc and set him up right here. Instead of trying to like Hail Mary it right now, I'll see if I can milk it for one more turn here. And then slip it in, wink wink, right at the end. We're gonna blitz right here. But the first thing I gotta do is get a 67% ball pickup. And then I need to fucking swag it out 2 spaces here. And I've only got 1 reroll. I don't even need to swag it 2 spaces. I could just swag it 1 space. Try to pick up the ball first. Come on. Come on. No! Yeah! Oh man. So we fumbled it, re-rolled it, fumbled it again, fumbled it into the Black Orc's hand. Black Orc fumbles it into Bitey's hands, and he must have bit it, and he got a hold of it that time. Parazane says, now will be a good time to foul his player on the ground next to the ball. I don't think you were here at the beginning because it's a tournament match. Normally we're like all about strategy discussion and stuff. But because it's a tournament match, I'll pass on the strategy this time around. But I do appreciate it. Alright, Ahab, your time is up. Alright, next time I'm going to move my camera somewhere else. I think I'll put it down here. Y'all should have yelled at me. That shit was covered up. Damn. Alright, if Shibo's trying to turn it back on, we can do it. It's just gonna... I think it's got like... It should work now. I might have screwed Ahab out of 30 seconds there, but it should work now. Alright, he pushes me around a little bit. Ooh, makes the dodge. Makes another dodge. Fails the GFI. Hate to see it. And gets knocked out. Rough. Alright, so to make points happen, I just need to free a couple models here. Alright, do I have anyone with block who can get to this dude? It requires a GFI. Ugh. However, 2 diverse block, I guess it's not that bad. Dude could come in here and make something happen. Alright. I don't want to have to roll any GFIs. I'm trying to roll as few dice as possible, really. Let's park right here for the assist. Let's come over here in case I get up to some no good over here. Alright, first component right here. And let's hit him from here. Okay, the down works. I can even take the both down, but I'll take that one. Because he's got wrestle. So I don't want the both down at all. Ooh, KO. Nice. Strong boys here. This is my last turn, so I don't really need to move that guy. Doesn't really matter. So this is the next thing I gotta succeed on. We get the down, yes. And I should be able to prance through here. Alright. So I wanted to tie. I wanted to make sure I got the point. I could have maybe done some fouls and stuff, but that's all dice that can fail. Movement, that's guaranteed. So heading into the second half, it's 1-1. He's got 1 injury. He's got 1 KO. 3 of them stood up. Very good for him. And I'm on the offense now. So we'll have to see. We'll have to see. Wordy says, Orcs is the best. I agree, man. I agree. Alright, I'm going to be running basically the same attack pattern. Seemed to work pretty well last time. So I'm going to use this as a moment to take a sip of my drink and stretch. Parazine says, that was well worked. Sorry I didn't know this is a tournament match. No problem, dude. That's why I told you. But normally we get all into that discussion. Parazane, my bad. I'm just going to take a little breather here. That was an intense last part of that half, bro. I'm amazed that that worked out. I'm going to be straight up. Well, while we waste a little bit of my opponent's time here, how's everyone doing today? How was the Infinite Couch? I hope you're having a beautiful sub day here. It's actually kind of nasty here in the Willamette Valley of Oregon today. It's clearing off a little bit now, but it's hot as fuck.
Powerful greater clans. So you have clan Skyakings, clan Eshenkings, and so on.
You lost me after Bob, Jim. Don't talk to me for the next few rounds.
All right. Miller says, you said don't starve later. Is that going to be a solo run? I haven't decided yet, to be honest. Alright, we get an extra reroll this half. That's awesome. And he kicked it into my Black Orc's hands. Wow. Yeah. We're going to Cutter. It's time you got some SPP. He's gonna grab that and move it here. Since that's going to occur for sure, we can go ahead and, or not for sure, but I know that's where I'm headed. I'll go ahead and build the cage. We'll stick Crusher on the cage. Crusher's like the closest thing to a star player I have. We'll take this thrower and start moving them over here for potential sneaky. And we'll grab, yeah, Kutta for the pickup. Doing some hard blocks out here was actually pretty successful last time. So why don't I stick a hard block right here? Then this is gonna be a blitz once again. And I'll set Ripa over there for the assist, though. Yeah, I'd like that to be 2-die. That means I'll be parking him right here. Alright, so I'm not going to roll the blitz first. I'm going to pick up the ball first. That's like the important thing here. You got it. No problem. Perfect, perfect. Now I'll use my blitz here. I'll take them both down. Though, has he got wrestle? Shit. Okay. I'll take it anyway. Just for the potential injury, but I didn't get one. If I didn't have this model here, I wouldn't have taken the both down because of that wrestle skill, but because I have another model, decided it'd be worth it to try for the injury. Now, I'm actually going to roll blocks off these dudes because I'm not going to follow anyway, but even if I wanted to, they have fend anyway. I like how my opponent has a model here, by the way, named after the Ku Klux Klan. That's pretty badass. Very classy. Alright, now he's gonna be free to move, but I don't really care. Like he can move all day if he wants to. Same thing here. Though I think I will push him into this tackle zone. So I can keep smashing them. There it is. Oh, Cowboy says no injury off a wrestle. Well, then I shouldn't have bothered, huh? I guess it still might reduce his movement over here, so maybe it's worth it. But if there's no injuries, that's definitely going to change my idea. So we get a KO there. That's beautiful. Rules clarifications are alright during the game. I try to avoid strategy, but if you're explaining how the rules work because I have something wrong, that's totally fine. Oh my god. Oh. Man, when teams encounter Defalas, like they're never quite the same afterward. They're never quite the same. Once you play against Defalas, you're forever changed. Steak says, the rules are Oaks is best. That seems to be the case. Look, if he just gets out of my way and lets me come down the field, the injuries will stop. Cowboy says, Dave, you goddamn aberrant monster. Yo, my team is called the Fallas, alright? Our fucking symbol is the yellow jacket. We make it clear. I even made them yellow, so you know, like, stay away, caution. They basically are they're wearing caution tape, alright? I made it clear. Lay down. Alright. Now I've got all the time in the world on this one. All the time in the world. So I'm probably going to move my ball carrier here. It's kind of groovy having Blackworks on the cage, so... See that? Okay, he's not quite as quick. I'm gonna go ahead and move my ball carrier here. Then we'll tuck him in with a little black orc right here. Okay. I'm gonna grab this blitzer, stick him on the post right here. And I'll stick this blitzer right here. Now we got a cage. Now I need to set up some assists because I got some pieces that are in a little bit of trouble here. I think what I'll do is stick a lineman like right here. That's going to allow me to come over here and roll a pretty good looking block on this lineman from Russia, who will probably kill his ass. Okay, I'll probably go for some hard blocks over here. So I'm going to take this black orc, plant him right there. I'm going to take this black orc, plant him right there. I'm going to grab Crippler, park him right there. This thrower, I'm going to have him, Booga's basically going to serve double duty and hang out with this blocker right here. And if he gets free, I just go downfield too. And then this is the only block I'm rolling, looks like, right here. Pretty simple turn. So, yeah, I definitely want to knock him. I can't follow him anyway. But I don't really need him to be in a tackle zone or anything, so I'm just going to push him. Now, I can keep moving, and I'm not in any tackle zones, so I'm going to go ahead and do a hard block right here. Since I was blitzing, even though he has finned, I still, you know, get to use the rest of my movement to basically invalidate it. And that looks pretty good. Now, if he gets a hold of the ball and gets into my backfield, I'm kind of fucked. I maybe should have kept Booga back here, but I'm hoping that something will go my way and I'll have Booga free to maybe get a quick point and then maybe get another point. I don't know, we'll have to see. Let me sip my drink here. You know, enjoy that lineup there a second. Slow it down. I found nothing pisses people off more in Blood Bowl. Really get in their mind game than taking your time. If you like take your time, you psych your opponent out so bad they don't even like know what to do. But I think that's why sometimes people get fucked over and even lose, is they're like going through their turn so quick they don't take any time to sit there and like look at the field a little bit. And so maybe they, you know, miss stuff that otherwise they would have noticed before. I mean, Blood Bowl, the tabletop, is a really slow-paced, chill game, so It's not real conducive to playing it ultra fast. Though, you know, everybody's got their own style or whatever. Alright, looks like he's setting up some assists. Now he just goes for the block, alright? He gets a push on it. He's trying to make an opening to get at my ball carrier. He gets the Dauntless. Oh, the double skull. Will he use his one reroll there? Will he do it? He didn't. He did not. Alright. So once again, I just got to get my ball carrier free here. So I'm going to be rolling a block right there. If I make that block successfully, it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4. He'll get to here. He gets to there. I'll basically have to funnel dudes his way to make a cage. Right now, they're all kind of stuck. So I gotta roll this block really before I do anything. Let's do it. I don't like that result. We'll use one of my rerolls. That's a lot better. A lot better. Conserving your rerolls is like a big deal too. Like sometimes you just have to accept a less than desirable result just so you can have rerolls for when they really, really matter. But that's something again that just takes like patience and familiarity with like what's worth it and what isn't, if that makes any sense. So I can't really get anybody into a post position without rolling GFIs really. So what I'll do instead is try to set up some screens here. So like, well actually I probably want an assist on that block. So why don't I do that instead? I'll come in here and assist on this block. Then I can funnel these two blitzers in to act as, I guess, a partial cage. This is pretty cool. He didn't get an opportunity to get this dude standing up, so my thrower gets a chance to fucking cruise over here into a scoring position. That's pretty cool. Poor Booga never gets any SPP. Orc throwers, honestly, I don't really like them, but you kind of need that one just for when you really need the skills. But I still don't really like them. I think the best thing that this black orc could honestly do would be probably to blitz this dude, to be real. I think I'll go ahead and roll that blitz. Let's get here. Nah, if I want to do it, I gotta go here. Yeah. It's a skill disadvantage, though, so let me roll this one first. Alright, groovy. Good, we injured the Ku Klux Klan. That's what I like to see. That's what I like to see. Alright, now I'll roll this blitz right here. I noticed that like the blitz markers aren't reliably coming up. But it comes up once you do the hit. Maybe that's a bug in the most recent patch or some shit. We'll roll that one. Get another chance at him right here. Woo. Well, he's got wrestle, but I might as well force him to use it. Alright, I get a KO. I'm going to save my apothecary. It's not really an important KO. It sucks that it's a black orc, but I'd rather prevent an injury or something. But that's pretty strong. That's a hard-headed dude right there. Parazane says orc throwers are good for picking up the ball. I agree. My casual orc team, like Cowboy was mentioning, the Dank Nugs, I do a lot of orc passing on them that really pisses people off. But with this tournament team, I'm trying to play more traditional, how you would normally play orcs. AKA slaughter everything in sight. You don't dodge. You do not dodge near the Phallas. It just gets them excited. Uh-oh, here it is. Makes double dodge right there. And he gets the knockdown. Ball stays right there. Ooh, he gets the push on the black orc. Parazane says there's nothing more frightening than an excited orc. I am an orc in real life, so I can tell you that's definitely the truth. Alright, so if I try to pick up the ball right now, it's like ass. Percentage chance I gotta clear some of these dudes out of the way with a little blitzing action. I don't know if I can pull off an assist here. Well, I think I can actually. Alright. So I think I need to clear this dude. Right? That's the dude I want to clear. Oh, I can probably free this lineman and get an assist over there. I'm going to be taking my thrower through here to get the ball, right? Once this tackle zone's cleared out. So I don't want to be in that lane is the problem. So I'll take the lineman and stand him up over here. Then, I'm going to take Bitey, try to free him. What can you do, though? How far can you reach? Can you actually reach? Alright, I don't need to free anybody. Cool. Groovy. So then that's going to look a lot better. And yeah, I'll just do the straight attack right there. Alright, looking good. Follow it in. What a sound, dude. The Bretts have the gnarliest I'm getting killed sounds like ever. Let's see, how far can you move? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm actually gonna park her right there. We'll come over here on this dude, I guess. The next step is to actually go grab that motherfucker. 50-50. But that's as good as I can get it right now. Fucking do it, man. You got this, Booga. No problem. No problem. Now, if I were lower in the turn count, I'd probably like try to pass it and move it some more. But right now, even if it gets knocked down again right here, it's actually not that bad of a setup. So we'll try to freeze some models here. The push will get it. Gonna allow this dude to come in right here. I think I'm gonna try to knock him down again, even though it's a skill disadvantage. Yes. I got the strength advantage, so I'll follow. Boom. It's kind of like when you're playing Brett's, when you actually get the rare opportunity to follow up, you're like, yeah, I might as well, Keep working on some surfing over here. Motherfucker. That's not a dude I want to have free. I'm going to re-roll it. Ooh. Alright. Now I got to squander that last re-roll, though. Got to hang on to it. Or not squander it, I guess, would be the actual English there. Scoot him back a little bit, you know. Alright, man. He's going to knock the ball out of my hands again this turn. I can kind of feel that. But I should still be able to recover it and make it into the end zone. Cowboy says Brett sound like fucking ducks. Do you mean like ducks fucking? Or are you just enthusiastically saying that they sound like ducks? Which is it, Cowboy? Which is it? By the way, if you are a Patreon pledge, I appreciate y'all's patience with me playing a tournament match on sub day. This is like the second time I've had to do it, but it only happens when my opponent gives me no other choice. So normally sub day is sacrosanct. It is the day we honor the Patreon pledges, but had to get this match in here. Alright, I'll take a KO, it's fine. I just don't want anybody to get injured or die, you know? He rolls the block on the ball carrier, he knocks it free. And drops it over there. But there's no dodging. There is no dodging. I'm sorry. Alright. So we're going to do a blitzer ball pickup here. This is going to be pretty much it. Let's just go ahead and stand that thrower up. And we just need to get rid of one model to make this play happen. I can go ahead and I actually don't even need to roll a blitz on it. So I think I might wind up blitzing with this black orc here to free some more models. So that'll be the blitz right here. However, I want to try to pick up the ball first. So let's go ahead and do this. Beautiful. Gonna scatter the ball, so That's why I don't want to overcommit quite yet. That's a fine scatter. That'll work. But now, let's see. Yeah. Yeah, I don't want Crusher to fucking get the ball, dude. Crush is good. Crush is straight. Yeah, Crush is fine on that. So we'll still go with the original plan here. Rippa, get it. Rippa! You need to pick it up. Fine. Whatever. However you get it done, it's fine. However, this is the high tier orc fumble strat. A lot of people can't play it, but if you do the Zen fumbling, you don't really have to play. You could just fumble it into the right player's hands and you're fine. No big deal. Ooh, only gets a push on the ball carrier this time. Though he is in a lot of coverage now. You have to pick off a lot of dudes. Gets another attempt, another push. Scoot him all the way back. Axical out of nowhere says System Shock Enhanced Edition is good. That is the OG System Shock I have very many fond memories of as a young Devo, so I agree with you. Alright, so in order to move my model, I just need to free two. I just gotta knock some people down, really, is the strat here. Let's do some knockdownery of dudes. So I want an assist here, so I'm gonna take you. And put you right here. Who else has free movement? What could you do for me? If we get you free and this dude's gone. Okay. Man, this is a tricky turn. You have to plan so much ahead of time. Alright, so let's say we smash this dude with this model because it's got block, right? That's only going to be a 1 die. That kind of sucks. Alright, let's say we smash there. And he gets pushed back, right? And I don't follow him. Then I'll be able to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Aye. So if I'm there, I'm going to want to have a model. So I really have to make these blocks before I can start moving dudes is basically how it's going to work out. But if I know I'm going to be right there, I can go ahead and at least put this post into place right here. Feel me? I feel me. Alright. So first stage is going to be this roll right here. We get a push. Though he's got wrestle. Yeah, so I got to push his ass. Fun. Freed up the ball carrier there. Now the next roll is going to be right here. It's a 2 die with block. Hopefully it'll go well. Yeah, I can push him. Okay, let's push him. Followed up. Now we got to make this one happen. That's literally not the result I was looking for. But we can make it work still, watch. So I will actually follow that one. So now I got one more tackle zone I need to take care of. Which we can do. Oh, alright. Now that that tackle zone is cleared up, we'll be able to grab this lovely orc right here and move him right through. If he's going to be able to make it all the way to there, I'm probably going to want to park a model on this guy, actually. Alright, then we'll grab the ball carrier, move him here. Looking risky. I'm not going to GFI because I don't have to. Do I want to roll any of these blocks? Probably not. 2 die versus block. It's if I fail it, I'm going to free this dude. So it's actually not going to be worth it. I'm going to keep the dude standing. Alright, man. See if I can get ahead here. Shibbo says, roll it. Be a man. I'm not a man. I'm a meat popsicle. The passion. The intensity. This is honestly, like, toward the end here, like, I'm even a laid-back dude, but because it's a tournament and I'm, like, a real competitive person, I'm like, The feels, man, no rerolls. Handful of turns left, it's a draw. Orcs are chilling. He gets an attacker down. Not what he wanted to see. I will play it safe and secure the point. Shibo says, not saying I called it, but. Parazane says, and that's why saving rerolls is so important. It is true. Saving rerolls is like critical, dude. Alright, I think I'll keep that defense. He's actually got 2 turns here. Because when my Black Orcs is down, my opponent has counted himself out, but I think he could score if he really wanted to. Or if he had some good luck. But I'll keep this defense right here. Cowboy says, remember a week ago when you were really worried about this match? Well, yeah, I just don't really know how to play against Bretts. And I still don't, man. They're very tricksy. I mean, he's scored, right? So he's done better than everyone else so far. And that's because Bretts are cool, man. I gotta try out some Bretts. I haven't really played them. I mean, I'm in it till the end, though. Like, I've played a lot of IRL sports. I'm like a rare hybrid of, like, a jock and a nerd, I guess. And, it's not over till it's literally over, you feel me? So, you can't give up till the end. And then you shouldn't give up. You just get better. Another team reroll. Holla. Like, from this spacing, he could get a model through and make a pass, right? And then next turn, run it in. You can see my opponent complaining about the rerolls. So I'll massage his ego a little bit for him. Paradizane says, plus the fumble strategy really worked. Well, I gotta be real. From playing Orcs, I've learned that they're probably not gonna pick up the ball when you want them to. So I unironically do try to, like, plant dudes around the ball, so even if they fumble it, somebody's gotta pick it up. Alright, he's not gonna make the dude through here. That one won't be happening. So I'm thinking the strat here is gonna be a hard block here. I only get this turn anyway, so might as well load up models here. I'm gonna keep somebody free to foul potentially. Maybe this thrower. Oh, this is gonna be a. Let's go ahead and turn that into a 2-die here. Why don't we? There we go. Little of that. A little bit of that one. Why? Just for fun. Let's try to knock this dude down. 3-die. Where can I shove him? How about there? Oh, knocked him out. I can't foul him anyway. Shit. These peasants are too fragile. I swear, you can't even foul them right. There we go. Okay, okay. I mean, I'll re-roll it, why not? Still didn't get what I wanted, right, though. And look, it's a tournament, I'm allowed to do this, my team is called the Fowlers, alright? I'm doing it. It's alright, nothing happened. See, it's fine. It's fine. Alright, now watch him score on his turn. Watch him. Post says they're already dead, Dave. My team's called the Fowlers, dude. I had to get one in. Farming a little SPP. And it's over. Nice. Nice. Got it in. Another victory. Now I get 30k winnings. I'd like a little bit more, so I'm gonna re-roll it. And get 30k. Alright, at least it didn't go down. Alright. Another win for the Fowlers. I do love to see everybody's bleeding hearts come out when I do a turn 16 foul, even in a goddamn tournament. Alright. Look at that. Insult to injury. His MVP is the dude who gets the armor down. Parazane says 3,000 or 30,000 is the minimum. Let me live in my illusions, okay? Runt Kicka was the MVP over here. That's actually pretty cool. Let's see. We had 56% ball possession. Once again, most of it during my opponent's half. That's been like a trend with this Orc team. I tend to do the most work during my opponent's half, but that's because I tend to go on the defense if I win the coin toss. I like starting out on defense. I don't know why. Successfully threw 45 blocks, ran for 76 yards. I had a game where I ran for like 90 something. 7 KOs, 3 casualties, 1 death. That looks like somebody played against the Fowlers.
Don't worry. They only sacrifice you to Sotek.
Got a handful of SPP out of this one. 1 or 2 here. 1 or 2. So I like to see that. GG, man. I don't know if my opponent was actually watching, but GG's. Now, I think Ampion is here, so he can go in here and confirm it real quick. Tell you what, I'm just going to take like a second away from the computer. It's not even going to be a real break. I just really got to pee. They'll give Ampion a second to go in there and maybe approve this real quick so I can level. And I'll literally be right back. I just got to drop a load in the pee bucket here. And I'll be back.
Were Parstone X3 sponsoring the sport when you were playing, Bob?
Bell polishing cream manufacturer? No. I got no idea where these guys came from.
Ampion says real quick is asking much, but I'm logging in. Well, it's not my fault that you run Blood Bowl on a toaster, man. If I could give you a computer, I would. Alright, Ampion, look, if I ever win the lottery, man, I'll buy you a computer for running Blood Bowl matches, alright? Deal. You can hold me to that. But I think we get to do some dank leveling now.
All part of your Cabal Vision package.
Ah, only 1 level. Dang. A lot of people getting close, though. But leveling up on the lineman is pretty groovy, actually. Now, if y'all are new to the channel, you'll figure out what's happening shortly, but for regulars on the Infinite Couch, we go ahead and get, I mean, y'all know what to do. We just get it going real fast. Y'all know what to do. Keep it coming. Come on now. Don't be shy. Let them out. Here, look. Usually it helps if I do this. Here. Uh-oh. Let me turn that off. No one's paying for that right now. No one's paying for that. Whoop. Whoop. Look at them. Alright, keep them coming here. Please.
Also on tonight's show, Big Jobo Hairyfoot comes back from the dead to talk about his remarkable...
Doesn't the chat look good like that?
As captain of the Greenfield Grass Huggers.
A lot of like streamers and stuff are like, I don't like spam. I love it, man. Look at that. It's beautiful. It's legitimately beautiful. Alright, y'all did it. You did it. Let's see. Good work. Come on. Well, you can't win them all. Tight though. So number 10, Bitey, the lineman. Basically the best skill in the game is block. So get block as soon as possible. Linemen with block are awesome. Linemen with guard are even better. Yeah. Alright. Like it pretty good. Alchemist says spamming on my phone is hard to do. Yo, man, I appreciate the effort, dude. I appreciate that you even went that far, man. Now, I don't think the whole round is over with. Let me try to pull up the league real quick so we can take a look.
I never really understood what a league is, Jim. But I'm always ready for a match.
So I'm in Pool 2 of the league here. If you're not familiar with how Mr. Hadwick's DemoBowl works, there are... let me try to remember correctly. 8 pools of 10 teams. The top 2 pools, or top 2 teams of each pool at the end of the season move on to the tournament. So right now we're in playoffs, basically. It's just a big-ass round of playoffs. So it goes round robin. You play everybody in your pool, and then the top 2 continue on. So that was round 3. Looks like there's still just a handful of outstanding games. Take a look at the current leaderboard. This is as well, I think the leaderboard updates incrementally, even though the entire round isn't confirmed yet. So it looks like we've had some shuffling over here in the leaderboard. It looks like we got a 2 and 1 Dark Elf team that slid into second place, though Malik's team, this team I'm kind of worried about, these lizard men, haven't played their 3rd round yet. Who are they playing against? The Scaly Rogers are going up. Oh shit, son! Yo, Ampion, you gotta beat the Scaly Rogers, dude. Please beat them for me. That would be nice. Other strong Lizardman team. Lizardmen are the only team, now that I've played Brett's, that I'm kind of worried about. But we're the only undefeated team in the league right now. That's pretty... I think we should pat ourselves on the back for that one. Could we get a round of back patting? I'm patting right now. I'm patting. I'm patting. Cowboy says Fingal and it is 0-3, poor guy. Yeah, I've actually... I told Fingal I would teach him how to play, so I've been trying to help Fingal out. Maybe if I can get Fingal to get a win, that'd be awesome. Alright. So who do I play coming up? So the next round, I will be playing against Pan's Meth Labyrinth, which is Wood Elves, and they're an 0-3 team too. So I'm thinking Next week is gonna be another slaughterhouse, dude. Never says, did that dwarf win a game 4-0? Yeah, the Grant's really good, man. This guy's really good at Blood Bowl. This dude will beat me for sure. Alright, I think that's everything. I got my levels in. I know who I'm up against next week. Not bad.
Action figures instead. This has nothing to do with him bad-mouthing me in that last issue, of course.
Not bad. I can't believe I won that game, to be honest. But Shib called it, man. Shib called it. Shib made me win that game. Because he literally said exactly how I was going to win. He got in touch with the Blood Bowl Illuminati and made it happen. Big ups to Shib on that one. Alright, y'all. So now that the Blood Bowl match is out of the way here. About 2 hours into the broadcast, now we can actually start the O show, alright?